Okay friends, to my medium pot, and you want a big pot to make your pasta if you're making a whole box. If you're making less, then you guys are probably already know how to do it on your end, okay? So that sounded so bad, I didn't mean it that way. I really did it. You know what I'm talking about.
She likes to say end.
Apparently I do, guys. That's my word of the month, end. Okay, so I have 1/4 of olive oil. You're probably like, girl, that's too much. And I'm gonna say, when it's pasta, it's never enough. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna add your chopped onions.
You know what, I missed you while you were on vacation.
I missed you too. You told me not to message you so much, so I didn't. And I missed you though.
A third wheel knows its place.
You're silly. You're always welcome. Always. Except when I close my door, girl. You gotta go.
Girl, it's not your child trying to open the door on you.
Oh my goodness. Don't even get me started on that. We'll talk about that later, Views Club, for more of an adult setting, because maybe on the beauty channel I can tell you guys what happened when I get ready. Oh Lord. Okay. So once you've been sauteing your onions for about 30 seconds to a minute, that's when you want to add your garlic. Look at, I really tried to do this, but hey, make it comfortable for your home. Your heat should be a medium low. And you're going to saute that garlic for about 30 seconds. And if I'm yelling, I don't mean to. I love you guys. It's just that it gets really loud in this kitchen. Once you've reached about 30 seconds, and you're going to be using basil, this is a time where you want to tear your basil and add it, because we're going to move quickly right now. Okay? Just tear it with your hands. It works a lot better and it smells so good. Give that a good little saute. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add our blended tomatoes. If you're using tomato sauce, go for it. You already know I'm going to add a little bit of water in here so that I can pour it back in. Okay. Got most of it out. You put the lid and shake it up, it does it a lot better, but I'm moving quickly for you guys. Give that a good little mix. If you're cooking with tomato sauce, you know that once it hits that heat, that really good heat, that makes that sauce taste delicious, you're going to start getting a lot of the bubbling off. So make sure that you have your lid for your pan for this next part after you finish mixing it all around. You guys are wondering where I got this spoon? Korean market. Check out your Asian markets. They have really good stuff for cooking at a good price. I still have my seasonings from my vacation that I need to use up. Nothing goes to waste, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of chicken bouillon. If you have vegetable one, you can use it, or you can just use about half a teaspoon of salt and then adjust from there. So I'm going to go ahead and let this cook for about 20 to 30 minutes. And I'm going to boil my pasta, okay? So when you guys see me again, I'm already going to be straining my pasta. And you can make this with spaghetti. You can make it with your favorite or your kid's favorite, and it should be good.
Are you keeping this on low heat?
Yeah, I have like a medium-low heat going on for it. The other thing that I want to say to you guys is, you saw that I blended is because a lot of my family members have texture problems with tomato itself, and recently for some reason I've just been particular about my tomato as well. Yeah. So I went ahead and blended it, and it's going to make it a lot smoother and more digestible. So I'm going to go ahead and boil my spaghetti. Add your salt to taste. I'll see you guys in 20 minutes when we're ready to add our pasta to our sauce. It's been 20 minutes for me, and what I did the last 5 minutes, I cooked it without the lid, and that's going to give you a little bit more of a thick sauce. It'll start reducing, so it's going to be up to you guys if you want more of a runny or a thicker one. Okay, so now what we want to do is we're going to add some butter. That's about half a tablespoon of butter. And you're gonna say more olive oil for this particular recipe. Yes, guys, that's how the pasta tastes so good at restaurants, because they don't forget to put the fat in here. We need that oil. I mean, and it's olive oil. It's so, so good. Now, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and take some more of our basil. And we're gonna add it and mix it around, okay? I have my pan off at the moment because I don't need it to splash on me or on you guys. All right, so we're just gonna stir this until our butter melts. You don't have to use butter. That's a preference that I have. It's gonna be up to you. You know I give you lots of options. And on my end, the reason I really love this recipe is that we were into Universal Studios and the City Walk has a Wolfgang Puck and we were starving. My mom stayed back with the babies because they were exhausted, so I went with my niece and my nephew. And we ordered a little tiny bowl of spaghetti. But it wasn't just any spaghetti, you guys. It wasn't dark. It was very light, like fresh tomato. And ever since then, we've been like, oh my goodness, what is it? So, you know, I like to keep my family happy, and I figured out a good recipe for them.
You obsessed over the recipe.
Yes,
Until you got it right.
I did. I made so many mistakes with it because sometimes when it comes to Italian food, I think I get carried away. And one thing that's great about Italian food is that simple is the best.
Right.
It really is. Don't overdo it. So let's go ahead and add our spaghetti. I'm gonna start introducing it to the sauce. Give it a chance to know each other, fall in love, like I did with this pasta.
Wow. So romantic.
My whole family, I remember like, you guys were so obsessed over pasta, and for the longest time I haven't been a big pasta person. And then I get into the 101 with my niece and my nephew and I'm obsessed with it. Oh my god, it's so beautiful and delicate. It's just very, very simple, guys. One of the great things with this recipe is that you don't need to rely on a jar of spaghetti, although I have my preferences. This is a super light one and easy for you guys to make at home for your family. What does it take? Pasta takes like 20-25 minutes to do. It's that easy, guys. When you're gonna serve this, you want to serve it with a sprinkle of Parmesan.
You can play me a little bit, sprinkle some Parmesan.
You want some?
Mm-hmm.
Really? We're gonna have dinner outside, girl.
Okay, fine.
We've been having dinner al fresco, enjoying the weather right now before it gets really hot. And I'll show you guys a picture at the end about how we plated it. Sounds good?
Yeah.
All right.
Lo vas a pagar ahora.
Really? ¿Por qué? You know what, guys? It's not gonna happen for me. I gotta give Cloud a little taste test because I'm gonna get in big trouble.
Thank you. That's perfect.
See, just a little tasting.
Thank you so much, sister.
Let us know how it
Oh my
went.
gosh, this smells so good.
Beware of eating sounds, guys. She's gonna be slurping. You go way over there.
Oh, these tomatoes are excellent in here. The pasta's perfect too. God,
Wow.
bueno. The pasta's a perfect texture.
Yeah, it can't be too thin or too thick. It just has to be right, you know?
You know, usually I have like that tomato sauce and it's super sweet. This has like the perfect balance.
You know why? A lot of people can't digest the acidity in the tomato, so they counterbalance it with a lot of carrots.
Oh,
So you
that's
can
where
put
the sweetness comes
yeah,
from?
you can chop it into big pieces of carrots that you can later take out for your pasta. But with me, when I use carrots, for some reason, just like you are with chile, it makes it super spicy. The carrots, when I add it to pasta, it makes it super sweet. And I don't like my pasta sweet. It has to be perfect balance. So
It is perfect.
all right, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. If you like this, make sure to give me a thumbs up, a big one. And let's see what else. Yeah, I'm enjoying the pictures. When I say I get excited, guys, I get excited. So continue to send me your pictures on IG and Instagram. And on that note, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye. Adios.